So we're going to do a quick walk around here. This piece, this was the first image ever created from an IMAX film camera to a negative, to then obviously a print from the negative. And this one's always going to be very special to me because when we did this, we were up on this mountaintop and obviously we had to fly there in the helicopter. So we're up there and the pilot of the helicopter goes, "This fog's just come in, and if we don't leave right now, we'll be stuck on this mountaintop until morning." So I said, well, I got to get this first. We get the shot, rush over to the helicopter and fly away. So that was a magical kind of experience. And then let's keep walking around here. So we got the champagne hands. Fun fact about this one, someone asked me today how much champagne spilled onto the model. And I'm happy to report that she did not spill one drop. Nothing. And as you can see, I mean, the glass is very, very full there. And we did this a couple times. It was one of the more impressive things I've ever seen because her head is completely covered by the blanket. So she's pouring that completely blind. And I challenge anyone at home to give that a try because it's very difficult. And she did it multiple times and didn't spill one drop. This is my Ferrari that I bought, which I later set on fire. We can cut to that right now. It's amazing. But when we did this, this was the day that they delivered the car to me. And when I got the car, there was a little window, so the window wouldn't go down all the way. So in the parking lot, that when the guys delivered me the car, I made them take a hammer and smash out the windows, which just blew their minds. So that's why, because I wanted that perfect line right there. I didn't want to see a window, so we smashed it out with a hammer in the parking lot, which was awesome. This one I love. This is Under the Rain. I think this is like one of the last ones of these that ever existed. We actually did this in my backyard at my old house. But I don't know. I always loved this one. It's an old Hasselblad film camera. Just the way the film captures the red and holds in the highlights up there. I've always loved this print. This was a different day, similar location to the IMAX shot, but I always thought it would be interesting to just have, I had this vision of this girl just carrying her Birkin, like flying wherever she's going. I don't know, maybe to you it's work, maybe she's going to a party, I don't know, but I just always loved that. Due to FAA regulations, we in fact did not light the cigarette. Thank you. This is the Ferrari, and as you can see here, I just think it would have ruined the picture if it had the glass. So I'm very glad that we smashed that glass out. And this I actually took on a really rare 4x5 camera. So I think they made about 100 of this one camera. And I don't know anyone else who has one, but it's one of the most unbelievable cameras. So it's a rangefinder 4x5, so you can use it handheld. And obviously you can see all the detail in it. I love that camera, and I love the red that the film captures from that. So, and let's keep going in here. This is a newer one. Only one image of this exists. She just happened to move in this certain way for a split second, and that was it. I don't think we could ever duplicate that again. I actually tried to see if she could get her to do that with her body again, and she couldn't. So I don't know how she did that, but it was so fast. She just locked into that moment. And then this is a red silhouette, which I love. We used a really crazy setup to make this happen. But again, on film, no Photoshop. But it took a lot to pull that one off. It was quite difficult. And then here we were in the salt flats, and it was funny because I was actually shooting this way, and behind us, like a sandstorm had come in. So normally here you would see a mountain range down in there, but a bit off in the distance, just this wall of sand had come in. And so we turned around and ran over, and you can kind of see and hear like the wind and the sand kind of hitting, but it just created this like perfect, almost like a cyc, and it just fades off into nothing, which I loved. And if you went back there today, you would never be able to duplicate this unless another sandstorm came, because you just have a full mountain range back there. the Pepsi Cola. I always loved. It's my little nod to Lana Del Rey. And then we've got lace. And then this one, so sometimes I will leave the borders in on the images. And I love the border. So when you see these little notches here on the side, people always ask me, what are those notches? That means that this was taken on a Hasselblad 500 series camera. So this was a 503 CW. So when you see those double notches, that's the iconic Hasselblad square 6x6 notches. And that's it. I think we crushed it.